Angry guy here. And women are furious. The men they friend zoned are leaving them and becoming passport bros. Women are furious. The men they friend zoned are leaving them and becoming password bros. I mean, what do you expect, ladies? You had good men in your lives, and you had bunch of these guys orbiting you. You were using them for food, fun, and everything else, but you weren't giving them anything in return. And now these men are picking up. They're going overseas. They're finding women who actually value them and want to be with them and are giving them value. They cook for them, clean for them, take care of their homes, treat them really kind, and you're angry about that. They're in actual relationships with these men. They're actually giving value to these men, but you gave nothing. All right. And now these women are furious. American women are furious. They're saying terrible things about these poor ladies overseas. They're saying terrible things about these men who are going over there and just trying to find happiness, because ultimately they don't care about the man's happiness. They care about extracting the man's utility. All right. And somebody said this. Someone in my comments said this, and I love the acronym. He said, "Don't give your ATM to women. Don't give your ATM to Western women. Attention, time, attention, ATM. Attention, time, money." All right, I love it. Don't give your ATM to money to women, and that's what An ATM is where you go to get go to get value, and women treat men like they're walking ATMs. All right, but if we're walking ATMs, that means that they want our value. All right, they want our attention, they want our time, they want money, they want our money. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to Western women. Give it to the women who actually value you, and they give you value in return. Let's go ahead and jump into this video that illustrates why Western men are walking away from Western women, Western society, and finding new lives overseas with women who actually value them. We're going to go ahead and jump into it now.
Japanese women are very feminine. They're very demure. They're very modest.
It's odd that they're displaying white women from the 1950s.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But this highlights the hyperfeminization of East Asian women in comparison to Western women.
Correct, because Eastern women typically have the type of values and preferences that men look for. They check off their boxes. Western women that are masculine, which is why most of you women are single and going to die alone at a 65% clip by 2030,
Oh, shoot.
is the reason why you're upset, and women like you, because you guys are not the women that are getting sought after. So I understand your gripe.
A false dichotomy presented by the passport bros is of masculinized Western women and non-Western feminine women.
Wrong.
Incorrect, ma'am. And the reason why you're incorrect is because it's not a false dichotomy. It's actually going on. This is the cause and effect. Everything has a cause and effect. And this cause is what caused men to go overseas and stop dealing with Western women that act like dude chicks, and men don't want to deal with dudes. We don't want to deal with ourselves. We want to deal with the complete opposite. And those women overseas have what you just can't seem to muster, or don't have, or not built for, and that's femininity. That's
Let's be real. If a man wants a dude, a man's gonna go out and get himself a dude. I'm just being straight up and being honest. If I want a man, I'm gonna get myself a good man, a hard-working man, a godly man, a man who is compassionate, kind. I'm gonna be reasonable. I'm not gonna say I want a man who's 6 feet tall and doing all. No, I'm gonna look at a man I'm gonna be real. You know what kind of guys I would like if I was a dude, and if I was a dude that was into dudes, I would like. Honestly, I like the southern kind of dudes, redneck kind of dudes, with the beard and the pickup truck, the guys that know how to change a tire and know how to hunt and do things like that. I'll get a dude like that. I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be straight, because those guys are hardworking. Those are really hardworking men. All right, and these are men who know how to protect and provide. So, guys, I'm just being honest. Because you can see a lot of value in those types of guys. Get a piece of land with him and settle down and start a family. I'm just being real. Okay? Modern day women are not realistic. We would live like kings. All right? Modern day women are not realistic. They want mansions. They want a guy who makes $1 million a year so they can go and buy the crap that they don't need. You know, it's not about getting. People are like, oh, they want to get their nails done and get their hair done all the time. No. Oh, no. That's the basic. A lot of guys are willing to pay for a woman so she can get her nails done and her hair done. No, these women want to go out and spend $1,000, $20,000 on nothing. All right? They want to drive around in $100,000 cars or more. They want to buy a purse that costs $5,000 or $10,000. All right? They want to spend. When they spend money, they want to spend. They want to spend thousands of dollars in a single day whenever they feel like it. They want to be able to throw money away like it's nothing. The money that a man works hard to get, they want to throw it away like it's nothing. And act like it's nothing and treat him like it's nothing. That's why they give him nothing in return. She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't do anything, but she spends his money. And she doesn't value it because she spends it on frivolous things that end up ultimately losing value. When men buy things, men buy video games, men buy property, men buy the things that we buy as men tend to hold value. The things that women buy, they don't hold value. They spend money on shoes, on dresses, and these things have to be heavily on clothing and makeup and stuff like this. None of this stuff holds value. All right? None of this stuff holds value. On expensive furniture, you can't. This stuff is not resellable. You find this stuff on. She spends thousands of dollars on a living room set. All right, these are the same living room sets that people end up giving, either donating to the donating to a thrift store, or putting on Facebook and giving it up for like a couple, like maybe $200-$300, because nobody's going to pay that kind of money. No one's going to give you the $10,000 that you spent on this. All right, no one's. And you're like, oh my gosh, but it's so. Yeah, I'm not giving you that kind of money. All right, you're not gonna see anything close to that. And most of the stuff that these women are buying, it's already on credit. It's all on credit. And by the time a woman has to sell this stuff, she doesn't have time to sell it because she's already being evicted. She's already being evicted. So that stuff's just going to end up on the street, at the side of the street, and someone's going to come and pick it up. Either it's going to be thrown away, either they're going to take it and it's going to go to a trash heap and get thrown away, or someone's going to pick it up. And that's it. This is modern day women. And guys, look at this chick, covered in makeup. You don't even know what she actually looks like. And she's attacking men because men want feminine women, and she believes that Asian women are being fetishized as traditional women. Wanting a woman is a fetish. A traditional woman is a fetish. It's insanity, absolute insanity. And this is why men are so tired of the nonsense, and men are completely up in arms, walking away, not having relationships with Western women, and disengaging with Western society, and going overseas and starting new lives over there where they are valued and appreciated. And guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you already haven't, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video so that YouTube knows that you like the video and you want to see more of these videos. I mean, guys, it's absolutely ridiculous, and women aren't learning. Some women do, but most women today, they are echo chamber vets. They cannot change. They cannot see reality, because if they accept reality, if they accept the truth, then they would have to accept that there's no children in the future for them. There's no coming out of this. They're too far gone. They can no longer pair bond. Their future is boxed wine and cats and ultimately tent city, because they're not going to have enough money in their future to provide for themselves. And a lot of these women think that they're going to turn to disability, and it's not going to happen. You know what's going to end up happening? When you have a significant amount of women suddenly filing for disability, they're going to get charged with fraud. When things go downhill, and you have all these able-bodied women suddenly filing for disability in their 40s and 50s because they cannot figure out how to survive anymore. Many of them will be denied. Some of them will be charged for fraud. Guys, what do you think about this? Women are furious. The men they friend zoned are leaving them and becoming prostitute bros, and you cannot blame the guys, because the guys have been treated, have been beta male orbiters, and these women like these, they're trying to shame the prostitute bros to prevent those orbiters from leaving, because they want the orbiters to know, if you ever try this crap that the prostitute bros are doing, we will shame you, and we will make sure that we do everything in our power to demean you so that you cannot function. All right? This is a warning, because they want to keep these men orbiting them and giving them their attention, their time, their money for nothing, in exchange for nothing at all. This is how these women survive. They use men, and they use lots of them to extract their wealth and resources while giving nothing back. That's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed here in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.